As someone has quite wisely pointed out in the comments section, and is quoting Alan Bates himself, it isn't compensation which is being withheld, it's the actual money of the people who were victimised by the Horizon scam. Compensation is an additional issue. So if after the lawyers have taken their cut from the 50-odd million pounds which was awarded in compensation after the court case Bates versus the post office, then it stands to reason that if only 20,000 apiece is available to go round, and if people have actually been deprived of significantly more than that, they should be paid that amount. And the government should be at the forefront of that debate to get that money paid by the post office. And if the post office can't do it, as the only shareholder, the government needs to stick its hand in its pocket and make this right. And that's without talking about compensation. So once again, the nomenclature is disguising reality. That is called a lie. When you play around with a different name for something simply to avoid responsibility for what you have to do, which is the government's position, which is the post office's position, you are, in effect, telling a lie. Now, we've perhaps got rather used to the authorities telling us lies, but that's not what they're supposed to do. They're supposed to deal in truth. They're supposed to find the truth. The job of an MP, when elected, is to look for the truth and to preserve the truth and to try to get to the truth and to try and make life better, rather than to cushion his or her own nest, to put hay in the attic and make the MP's life better and our life worse. That is not why they were elected. Now, if the post office had other shareholders other than the government, maybe we would be talking about other companies and other institutions and other people, but we're not. We're talking about a cosy relationship between the post office and the government, and a huge number of people who have been savaged by that cosy relationship and by a level of stupidity and cronyism which is simply staggering. It needs to be put right. I think we all need to be writing to our MPs at this moment and asking what our MP is going to do to put this right. Because I would imagine that in every single constituency in the country, there is a victim. What is our MP doing to help that victim? I also think we're all victimised by the collapse of the post office because it isn't doing its job. And if it can't do its job, then it either needs to be radically overhauled and repaired, or it needs to quit and give way to the Amazons and the DPDs or whatever they are, which don't do a wonderful job, but they do at least deliver. And maybe we need to resign ourselves and accept that the post office and the Royal Mail is no longer fit for purpose.